Okay, so lesson 9, editing, design changes. So, uh, after we complete this lesson, you will learn how to use modeling techniques. So, you could easily modify a part. And usually, it boils down sa design intent din kasi. And next, use the available tools to edit and make changes to a part. So, usually, we'll be just applying whatever we have learned for the past lessons. And lastly, using of sketch contours to define a shape of a picture. So, those are the 3 objectives. Now, part editing. So, um, the SolidWorks software, it gives us a parang way for us to determine how a model was built. Okay, so we can easily apply changes to this model if the design intent has been redefined. So we will have to define it manually to make the design changes. That doesn't necessarily mean na uulitin natin siya from scratch. Pero ayan, we have a way to modify it as necessary, and that is very useful when we are dealing with part changes na kailangan natin specifically for those jobs that requires frequent changes doon sa design. So, next. Okay, so for the stages nung process for editing, design changes, meron tayong part reviewer. So, ma-determine natin kung paano ginawa yung object. And next is yung model editing. So, meron tayong editing ng sketches, ng features, ng sketch planes. We could also apply yung na-discuss natin previously. We have the reorder, rollback, and change dimension values. Okay, so ito naman is pretty much ginagawa na natin for the past few lessons. So, easy na lang to sa inyo. Then, sketch contours. Yan. We can create a multiple features using a single sketch only by using the contours found within the sketch. So, for the design changes, some of the changes na gagawin natin have to be made sa model mismo. And on the process, mababago din natin yung structure ng drawing. Minsan, dimensional values lang, but the editing process involves yung, especially yung repairs on the process then. We'll have to be mindful of repairing the actual sketch. Okay, so to start, meron tayong itong editing design changes sa file. So we'll have to modify this one. Let us say or let us assume na hindi ito nagustuhan nung client, so we'll have to make changes as necessary. So as those knowledgeable or SolidWorks professionals, how do we change it? Okay, so ang required changes dito, ang design intent is dapat yung base lang yung shelled. Okay, hindi shelled itong feature sa taas. Another thing is, itong circular boss, itong bilog, is tangent to the edge. Dapat, the right edge. The rib is rounded at the end. Okay, so makikita nyo rin yan later. And the circular boss is centered over the rib. So, nasa gitna daw, dapat nung rib yung boss. Next, yung circular boss should be flushed with the vertical plate at the back. And cutout with holes is added at the base. Okay, magdadagdag pa tayo ng cutouts dito later. So, let's try evaluating. Let's check the part reviewer. Okay, so evaluate part reviewer. This one. So, asaan? Okay, so base plate, fillets, yung back plate, circular plate, yung boss, yung rib. Yan, ganito siya ginawa, basically. Just nag-fillet siya. And that's it. So, that's the part reviewer. And from this, evaluate na natin yung yung content or yung design intent nung gumawa. Now, next, we could display the sketches of the drawings. So, pwede natin gawin yun using the part reviewer as well, sketch details. However, i-edit din naman natin siya. So, let's just edit the sketch directly. Okay. So, to start, let us roll back muna. I-roll back muna natin yung ayan, hanggang vertical plate. Kasi this is the base, right? And kanina, babaguhin daw natin yung circular boss. Dapat tangent siya at hindi naka-uslet. So, we could use the freeze bar later on to freeze other features while rebuilding. So, ayan na natin siya gawin. We could also suppress features, ha? Suppression of features, right-click nyo lang yan, tapos pwede nyo siyang i-freeze or i-suppress. Yan. So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya makikita. Okay? Hindi siya makikita, pero, yan. Suppress nyo lang siya later on. Yan. So, let's try that as well. So, magagamit natin first is edit feature, edit sketch plane, and delete features. So, yung counter bore feature, ano natin siya? For a while, ha? So, first thing to do, we'll have to delete yung counter bore feature daw. Okay? And to do that, right-click lang natin to. By the way, in-suppress ko lahat ulit, tsaka ni-roll forward ko to delete this counter bore. And then, i-select daw natin yung child features niya. So, and all dependent items. Yan. So, click yes. And, ayan. You just have to click it. Then, we have to reorder. We try to reorder the shell feature. Hanapin natin dito yung shell feature. Ayan, this one, yung wall thickness. And then, ilalagay natin siya sa somewhere above the base fillet. Okay? So, ayan, let's try reordering. Nakikita nyo? Pwede natin siya i-reorder somewhere else. But, aside from just before the base fillet. Okay? Kasi, hindi pwede na yung child feature would be above the parent feature palagi. May hierarchy sila. So, it's not an option even if we try to reorder. So, ito yung, So, dapat under siya ng circular boss. At least. So, edit the wall thickness. Edit feature lang muna natin siya. Ngayon, edit feature. Select both highlighted face. uh, to remove selection list. Ayan. Select both highlighted circular faces. Okay, so let's try. Tanggalin natin yung phase 3. Phase 2. So, tanggalin natin ito. Select both the highlighted circular faces. Only a single face. Okay, so ayan. And then, since hindi kailangang naka-ano yung boss, naka-shell, only the base plate is shelled, right? We remove yung sa circular boss na portion. Then we click OK. Or we can just delete yung circular faces kanina to remove it from the feature ng wall thickness. Now, nagbago na yung dependencies natin upon checking. So, ngayon, can we now reorder itong feature na ito before the base fillet? Kasi kanina, ang parent feature niya is yung circular boss tsaka yung base plate, right? But we have removed yung circular boss. So, let's try reordering ulit before the base fillet. Ayan. Sorry. Sa ilalim ng base fillet. So, yan. Makikita nyo, only yung base fillet na yung naka-shell. And yung dependencies niya, if we compare it kanina, pwede na siyang i-move ngayon as compared sa kanina. And it's a much better start for editing the rest of the features. At least ngayon, na-establish na natin yung first design intent na yung ating base plate lang yung naka-shell. And then, we have to edit the sketch ng vertical plate. Okay? So, we'll have to edit the sketch ng vertical plate. So, in-normal to ko lang. What plane is this one? Front plane. Normal to. Yan. So, we'll have to edit the sketch. We'll have to add a new relation. We'll have to make tangent between the line and the arc. So, ito, tsaka ito, kailangan natin lagyan ng tangent. And then, after that, na-over-define yung drawing. So, what we have to do is tingnan natin kung ano yung nagpa-over-define sa kanya. Okay, so tingnan natin. Diagnose. Okay, so nagbibigay siya ng solution. Pwede nating tanggalin yung ginawa nating tangent relation. Pwede yung linear dimension. Pwede yung diameter. Or pwede yung kaninang on edge, itong relation na to. However, the most feasible solution na pasok sa design intent natin is by removing yung distance. Okay? Ang gusto kasi natin is tangent lang naman yung circle. Tama? So, we'll have to accept this recommendation ng sketch expert. Okay? Now, after that, since fully defined na ulit yung sketch, we could manually repair it as well by deleting yung yung conflicting dimensions. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Ito na yung circular boss. Okay? Now, doon sa rib under sketch, okay, nandun siya sa outer edge ng plate. Okay? However, sorry, rib under. Let's show the sketch. Sa top plane. Okay, so let me just change the view na lang. Yan. So yung rib under, meron siyang existing relations daw. Yan. Dito. Okay, yung existing relations niya, nakatay siya sa outer edge ng base plate. Delete the collinear relation to the base plate. Okay. So, tanggalin natin itong collinear. That way, it would be free doon sa base plate natin. And then, we should drag the rectangle close to the center of the circular boss. So, i-drag lang natin siya here. So, pretty much centered. And then, add the vertical relation to the side of the line. The edge. Sorry, ayan. We'll have to make it vertical. Yan. Vertical. Okay? Now, gagawa tayo ng geometry for this one. Okay? Ang gagawin natin is i-modify natin itong rectangle. So, bababaan natin siya. Tanggalin lang natin to. Itong dimension na to. So, we could freely, yan. Then, we could delete this as well. Ngayon, nalagyan natin ng arc. Yan. And then, kailangan daw, this is of a radius 8. Kapag identify natin siya. Radius 8. So, tama. Radius 8. And then, yung distance niya from the edge nung plate is 2. This one. Not the center. Just the tip. Smart dimension, just the edge. For a while, it's a bit laggy. Okay, so yung distance na 2, if you look at it, ito, press shift, press yung arc for the linear distance. So, meron tayo 2. Alright? So, meron tayong linear distance sa 2. Okay? So, pretty much, that's it. Ang gagawin na lang natin is establish relations. Okay? So, gagawa tayo ng temporary axis to center naman itong drawing. doon sa, yung rib doon sa ating circular boss. So, for that, for a while. Okay. First, paano natin isa-center itong rib? Punta po tayo dito sa visibility. Tapos, view temporary axis. So, makikita nyo, meron tayong blue dots, right? So, pwede natin itong gamitin later on sa pag-edit ng sketch ng rib under. Now, what we could do here is we could establish a relationship doon sa temporary axis at saka doon sa sketch. Okay? So, pwede natin gawin itong what? Coincident? Tama? That way, yan. Nandun na siya sa gitna. And after that, we could exit the sketch and we could see nasa gitna na yung circular boss. After that, what we could do is we could edit the sketch plane naman. Okay, nung circular boss. Kasi we wanted the circular boss flushed doon sa ating backplate. Tama? So, how do we edit the sketch plane? So, right-click the sketch of the circular boss and, sorry, we have to edit the sketch plane. Edit sketch plane. For a while, it should be here. Yan. Edit sketch plane. Okay, so what will we do after editing the sketch plane? Okay, papalitan lang natin yung plane niya. Gagawin nating plane niya is yung back end ng ating vertical plate. Now, as you can see, flushed na siya, tama? Okay, then select OK. Now, yung reference plane natin is established already. So, wala na tayong problema doon. Next, kung titignan natin itong circular plane, ang parent feature niya is the base plate. Wala ng children ngayon yung circular plane under the circular boss. So, yan lang. So, after that, okay na siya. Pwede nating burahin na lang itong burahin na lang itong circular plane. Diba? So, you could just delete that. It's the same way as purging, yung features na hindi ginagamit. And with this, mag-edit na tayo ng feature, which is the circular fillet. Edit feature. And we have to add the additional edges na nandito. Okay? The additional edges ko is yung sa likod, tsaka itong nasa ilalim. We'll have to add this fillet. Yan. Alright? So, after that, we're done. Editing changes. So, yan. So, we're done with this particular plate. Okay. So, we'll have to close this. Punta na tayo ngayon doon sa sketch contours. Okay. So, yung sketch contours, ano lang naman siya. For a while, let me open another. Okay, yung select contour, basically, ito lang siya. Sketch contour. So, if we have a sketch katulad nito, how many contours are usually available para makagawa tayo ng 3D? Basically, sketch contours are regions or shaded regions na pwede nating magamit. So, meron tayong individual regions tsaka individual contours. So, to illustrate, punta tayo sa Extruded Boss Base. Sorry. Let's just set this normal to. Yan. Then, punta tayo sa Extrude Boss. So, makikita nyo, meron ditong selected contours sa baba. And it allows you to select closed parang figures or closed, parang region ng objects na pwede niyang extrude individually. So, pwede yan. Diba? Pwede ito. That's 2. Pwede ito. That's 3. That's 4. 5. 6. So, we usually have pwedeng combination, both. Yeah. Hanggang sa mabuo nyo siya. Pero, that's basically for the contours. In-illustrate lang niya kung anong parts or portions yung pwede nyong gawing 3D. As long as enclose yung object. Parang same mechanics doon sa pag-region natin for AutoCAD. So, that's it for select contours or sketch contours, sorry. Okay, so another file we could open is the partial editing. So, basically, it's just editing changes, design changes pa rin, pero partial na lang. Kanina, we have finished hanggang yung pag-fillet ng side na to, right? And pag-sender nung rib doon sa circular boss. But right now, we'll have to perform extruded cuts dito. Okay? So first, i-reorder lang natin yung contour selection and ipoposition natin siya between the base fillet and the wall thickness. Okay? Under the base plate. Alright? And then we roll back to a position between the contour selection and the wall thickness feature. That's it. Okay? Now we could just extrude cut yung drawing na nandito. So, extrude boss space. So, for a while. The edge of the rectangular shape. Extruded cut. Yan. So, kailangan daw natin ng blind cut, 10 mm deep in the model. And we should rename the feature as hole mounting. Okay. Hole mounting. Okay. After that, meron tayong extruded cut. Then, we can use the sketch more than once to create multiple features. Right? So, meron tayong contour selection uli dito. Okay? We could add more cuts by selecting this one and extrude cut ulit. Ito. Select naman natin yung contours. Yan. So, we could perform 10 mm tip through all. Yan. Through all. And then, that's okay. Butas na siya. Then, we roll forward yung action. And, if you can see the model, butas na siya hanggang dun sa ilalim. Now, the next thing to do after that is we reorder. Okay? Yung through holes, cut extrude to, ilalagay natin siya after the wall thickness feature. Okay? I-reorder lang natin ito pababa for a while. Yan, sa baba ng wall thickness. That way, na-ikat na natin siya, na-i-shell na natin siya bago pa natin ma-introduce yung cut. So, wala siyang sobra. Then after that, we should change the wall thickness, edit feature to 6 millimeters. Wall thickness, edit feature, 6 millimeters. Yan. So we have a 6 millimeters na wall thickness. Then the last thing to do is to add or copy fillets. Okay? Hold down Control and drag the circle fillet feature onto the edge of the model. So ano ba yung mga kailangan nating i-fillet? Lahat nung outer portion. Tama? Tsaka yung kanina. Okay? So, hold lang daw natin to, Control, tas i-drag natin itong control fillets dito. Yan. Sa mga edges. So, that's it. May control na tayo. Doon sa sides, may fillets na tayo. Then, after that, we could section view para makita natin yung itsura. So, gawa tayo ng trimetric view. Sorry. This one. Then, we could apply yung section view just to see. Yan. Kung ano itsura niya. So, all of the design intents kanina na nabanggit is na-cover na natin and yeah, we could remove the section view. It's for illustration purposes. Now, we could just save and close and we could tackle replacing sketch entities naman. So, this is the last. So, all we have to do is mag-edit tayo ng sketch entity. Okay? Though meron ng existing yon supposedly, pero pwede natin siyang i-replace if kailangan. Katulad ng example kanina, di ba nag-draft tayo dito and naging perfectly, ano na siya, flat, kung titignan nyo dun sa top view. Okay? Now ngayon, tingnan naman natin ito sa front view. Okay? Flat siya sa front view, di ba? But we'll need to change this feature sa taas. Ayaw natin siya ng flat. We wanted it to be curved. Okay? First, we go to Tools, Sketch, Tools, and then Replace Entity. Replace Entity. So, Sketch Tools for a while. Replace entity. Replace entity. For a while. Let's just sketch muna. Okay, let's edit muna yung sketch 1. Okay, saan ba yung sketch 1? Edit natin to. And then, lagay tayo ng 3-point arc. 3-point arc. 3-point arc. Yan. And then, after that, save lang natin yung selection, dimension tayo. Lagyan natin siya ng 77 na radius. Yan. We can delete the original line. And then, replace entity. Tools, sketch tools, replace entity. Yan. Tools, sketch tools, replace entity. This one, may construction. Yan. Okay? So, hindi na natin kailangang i-fully define yung sketch. Pinalitan lang natin siya. And then, after that, we could rebuild the sketch. The model, 3D model by exiting the sketch. Makikita nyo, magbabago na yung upper portion niya. Circular na siya. And you should not have any errors when you try to rebuild it. Kasi, dun tayo sa mismong base sketch niya nag-edit. And the changes should be reflected as is. So, that would be all for this lesson, design changes, editing.